Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be having some of the most inappropriate messages which were hidden in kids TV programs. Let's see if our childhoods are ruined.
The most inappropriate messages in kids shows. Rude removal, Dexter's laboratory. For a kids show aimed towards 5 to 8-year-olds, Dexter's Lab pushed its boundaries.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I've ever watched Dexter's Laboratory. Is that like Disney? I never watched Disney whenever I was growing up. I only watched 3 main programs, which was Scooby-Doo, SpongeBob, and Peppa Pig, and The Simpsons. Other than that, I didn't watch any of these programs, so I don't know what this is. I feel like I'd done nothing that normal kids done whenever I was growing up.
It aired an episode about Dexter and his annoying sister Dee Dee mistakenly dividing themselves into rude and behaved versions of themselves. We see Dexter mooning the viewers and Dee Dee giving the finger.
Oh, come on, that's not that bad. I was literally thinking in the back of my head, oh my god, they've done something awful and they're literally showing their bum pulling the middle finger. Literally all kids do that. Like, trust me, if you think that's bad, you don't know what your kids are doing. Your kids are up to some naughty things.
Blame it on Lisa, The Simpsons. The Brazil Tourist Bureau threatened the makers of the 13th episode of the 15th season of The Simpsons after they displayed Brazil as nothing more than a rat-infested, crime-ridden slum.
But it's The Simpsons, like everything in The Simpsons is meant as a joke, nothing's meant to be taken to heart. And to be honest, that's not their fault, that's the media's fault. Like whenever you hear about Brazil, something bad has always happened there. It's kind of like Mexico, whenever you go to Mexico you think it's kind of like in the middle of the desert and it's kind of like run down. Or like the Middle East where everything's kind of dusty and like golden. Like that isn't really The Simpsons' fault, is it? It's kind of the media's fault. I hope that didn't threaten them, and I didn't even know The Simpsons was a TV show for kids. I swear it was for adults.
The creators of the show were actually quite surprised that out of all the countries they parodied, Brazil did not share in their dark sense of humor.
Exactly, like The Simpsons is literally meant as a joke. Nothing they do is meant to be taken to heart. If they literally said, I hate Connor White, he's a fat, ugly twat, I wouldn't be offended because it's not that deep. Like, it's The Simpsons, it didn't say that much.
One beer, Tiny Toons. For a lighthearted cartoon, the Looney Tunes spin-off made a brash move when they decided to animate the young Toons stealing a beer from their parents.
But that literally happens, that's not that deep. This video is literally called the most inappropriate messages in kids shows when nothing is inappropriate. I feel like a Karen's definitely written this, like a Karen has produced this video. Nothing about this is inappropriate, like kids literally steal their parents' alcohol. I had no friends so I couldn't do it, but other kids done it. It's a normal thing.
Immediately, they become drunk, grow stubble, hit on their toddler-aged female friends, and camp out in dark alleyways.
That's literally what children do. If you get drunk, that's what you do. I don't know if I want to watch this video. I feel like it's going to be full of all these like inappropriate things that aren't actually inappropriate. This video is literally making my eyes hurt.
Beauty and the Beach, Pokémon. Misty decides to enter a bikini contest. Team Rocket enters the contest as well to prevent Misty from winning. Even James entered the contest wearing an inflatable bodysuit that gives the appearance of fully mature breasts.
Big whip, it's big boobies, we don't care. Is it a boy or a girl? I can't tell. Like it's literally big boobs.
He taunts the prepubescent Misty by saying, "Maybe when you're older, you'll have a chest like this." Can you say child sexualization?
That isn't child sexualization. These people don't know what child sexualization is. This person literally just has big boobs. I can't deal with this. This is making my head hurt. Like my eyes can't open. I don't know why. Oh my gosh, this is too much. I can't be bothered.
Don't whiz on the electric fence. Ren and Stimpy. The show in itself typically goes very far. But in this episode, Stimpy finds a new best friend who ends up destroying Ren's most treasured personal belongings.
Oh, that's kind of sad. He literally got all of his personal belongings ruined. I'm not gonna lie, if somebody's done that to me, I'd probably kill them. Like, I'd literally blow them up, I'd burn them.
Ren becomes so outraged that he threatens them both by saying he'll gouge their eyeballs out and rip their lips out of their faces.
That's literally what I would do. Like, I was a child and I'd say stuff like that. I'm telling you, the person who's narrated this video doesn't know what kids are like. It was a Karen. A Karen has created this video. Actually, this video got 26 million views and was made by the YouTube channel called The Richest. Hello, do you know anything about children?
Carrot Blanca, Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny manages to trick Yosemite Sam into locking himself in a prison cell. Yosemite faces a rather bulbous cellmate with bulging midriff and pretty pink bunny slippers gesturing that there's only one bed in their shared cell. The subtlety is out the window once we gaze upon the cellmates' nobody can hear you grin. Bugs just sentenced poor old Yosemite to an eternity of prison rape.
But you don't know that. They're literally in jail. Like, you don't know if it's prison rape. It could just be a creepy person. Like, you don't know that person could have, like, issues where they're just a bit weird.
Helga's love poem to Arnold in Hey Arnold. We all remember the secret affection Helga had for Arnold.
I remember the name Helga. I don't know where from, but I never watched this program. This is literally all new to me. Like, I don't remember watching or listening to any of these things. Guys, comment down below if you remember any of these TV programs, because I literally remember none of them. I must have been such a lonely child. Like, I never watched anything. It's so weird.
Even though she was also the worst possible bully ever towards him. But only in the heart-wrenching confession of a love poem that she writes for him in her diary do we truly understand just what Arnold does to her physically.
What does Arnold do to her? Okay, I'm a bit scared because apparently she fancies Arnold, but she bullies him. She seems like a bit of a controlling girlfriend.
Arnold, you make my girlhood tremble.
Is this show still for kids?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't actually know what that means. Maybe it is for kids, I don't know. It's a subliminal message, so like the kids aren't really gonna get that affected. They don't know what it means. They'll probably be a bit shocked whenever they're older and realize what it means, but they probably don't care.
SpongeBob SquarePants' biggest realization. There's a reason why 20-something-year-olds still find this show pretty enjoyable.
Me, I literally used to be obsessed with it. I'm so embarrassed. I literally went for a stage where I watched about 50 episodes. By the way, you guys, I don't know what's going on with my eyes. This happened last night whenever I tried to film this video. I just can't keep my eyes open and I don't know why. Maybe I need to drink coffee. I'm probably just dehydrated. But like I was saying, I literally still watch SpongeBob to this day because it's so enjoyable. Why can't I open my eyes?
Everything from Gary catching SpongeBob watching sea urchin porn to jokes about dropping the soap, and even animating Squidward getting experimental with one of his tentacles.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know that. That's so bad. Okay, now that's messed up because SpongeBob is made for kids. Why is Squidward playing with himself? Like, that is so weird. What are the creators of SpongeBob trying to teach us? Okay, now that one actually freaked me out. These people need help.
There are adult jokes planted everywhere. But can we talk about how the Krusty Krab is in Bikini Bottom?
Oh my god, okay, that one actually freaked me out. Out of all the ones we've watched so far, that's the worst. I used to love SpongeBob whenever I was growing up, and now I hate it. That's terrifying. Like, why did they teach us that? Okay, the creators of SpongeBob need to get arrested because that's just weird. You're literally telling me that all of it was sexualized. Oh my god, the Krusty Krab. What?
Electric Soldier Porygon. Pokemon. When Pikachu blows up some missiles in cyberspace, the animated explosion resulted in strobing red and blue lights. Each Pokemon episode is 30 minutes long, which means that this episode managed to hospitalize a child every 2.5 seconds due to seizures, nausea, dizziness, and blurred vision.
Do you want to know something that's actually true? Like, imagine if a child died. Is it called epileptic? If an epileptic child watched that, they'd literally be vibrating. If you were epileptic, would you have to, like, not watch stuff like that? Like, you wouldn't know that that's coming up. They don't really give you a trigger warning, do they? These Pokemon people are trying to kill children.
Hooker in Toy Story. We're adding this moment in as a very honorable mention because yes, there was in fact a hooker in Toy Story. Can you see it in this screenshot of the Abomination toys?
No, I can't see a hooker, and I don't know why they put a hooker into Toy Story. Imagine if the whole concept of Toy Story was real. Like, one day you just wake up and your teddies are moving. That's kind of freaky, I'm not gonna lie.
Yes. This is in fact a hooker.
I'm sorry, that just isn't a hooker. Like, I was literally thinking there would be like a prostitute. Okay, I think these people are taking it a bit too far. Anyways, guys, that was some inappropriate messages and kid shows. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the subscribe button. And yes, I'll see you all in my next video.